By the grace of Allah the Almighty, Jamaat Ahmadiyya Ireland held its 21st Jalsa Salana on the 17th of September 2023 at the Glenroyal Hotel in Maynooth. Volunteers arrived a day earlier in order to make arrangements and set up the site for this prestigious event. National President Dr. Muhammad Anwar Malik Sahib chaired a brief formal session on Saturday evening when he addressed the volunteers and inspected all the arrangements alongside Afsar Jalsa Salana, Dr. Hamid Khan Sahib. The Jalsa formally began on Sunday morning with a flag hoisting ceremony. The National President raised the Liwai Ahmadiyyat, and Missionary in Charge and Naib National President Maulana Ibrahim Noonan Sahib raised the Irish flag, after which everyone joined in a silent prayer. The first session, after the recitation of the Holy Quran and Nazm, 3 speeches were delivered. The first speech was delivered in English by Sadr Majlis Khudam al-Ahmadiyya, Dr. Rizwan Ahmad Sahib, on the subject Social Media and its Appropriate Use in Light of the Directives of Huzoor Anwar, may Allah be his helper. The second speech was delivered in Urdu by the National Secretary Jaidat, Dr. Mamoon Rashid Sahib, on the subject Salat, a Means of Self-Reformation. The last speech of the first session was delivered in English by Murabbi Silsila for Eastern Midlands region, Ataur Rahman Khalid Sahib, on the subject Holy Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, a Model of Faith in Trials and Tribulations. Arrangements were in place for the attendees of Jalsa to listen to the live Urdu or English translation of the proceedings. The attendees of this year's Jalsa were fortunate to receive a special message and prayers from Hazrat Khalifatul Masih al-Khamis Ayyadahullah Ta'ala binasrih al-Aziz, which was read out by the chair.
Hazrat Khalifatul Masih al-Khamis Awliya Ta'ala binasrih al-Aziz says, "Dear members of the Ahmadiyya Muslim Jamaat Ireland, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I am pleased that you are holding your annual Jalsa Salana on the 17th of September 2023. It is my prayer, may Allah bless your Jalsa with great success and enable all the participants to gain immense spiritual blessings and to advance in goodness, piety and righteousness."
The second session of the day was held with the dignitaries and guests of the Jalsa. After the recitation of the Holy Quran and its Irish and English translation, all the guests were shown a video presentation introducing the Ahmadiyya Muslim Jamaat and its activities, particularly in Ireland. After the brief video presentation, a special message from the President of Ireland, Michael D. Higgins, was read out, in which he offered congratulations to the community for hosting its 21st annual convention in Ireland. President Higgins acknowledged the community's motto, love for all, hatred for none, while emphasizing its relevance, particularly in light of the ongoing conflict in Ukraine. He expressed how the words of Hazrat Khalifatul Masih provided hope in challenging times. After this brief message, some of the many dignitaries in attendance took to the podium and expressed their deep appreciation and praised the Jamaat's work for fostering mutual respect, while making particular reference to the charity walks and peace symposiums organized by the Jamaat.
You're making a great contribution here in Ireland. It's lovely to have you. You're enriching our nation, and I'm sure you do likewise elsewhere in the world, so thank you.
I think that's really important, and you can see that through the great charity work you do, but also you're bridging gaps in the community. And just to say, it's such a vibrant and growing community in Ireland.
Delighted to learn more about this great event here and the motto of love for all, hatred for no one. I think that resonates very much in today's world.
We have been part of the convention for the 21 years it's been held, so I think that is something that's really important to highlight, that from the outset of the convention, Garda Síochána have been invited.
During the break for lunch and Zuhr and Asr Salat, 2 workshops were also held, one for the Ahmadiyya Muslim Medical Association and one for the Ahmadiyya Muslim Research Association. During the third and final session, after the recitation of the Holy Quran and Nazm, National Secretary Talim Mahmood Mirza Sahib announced 19 names of the male and female members who excelled in the field of study or achieved significant scientific or research achievements for the year 2023, and they were handed awards for their academic achievements. After the Academic Achievement Awards presentation, Missionary in Charge Maulana Ibrahim Noonan Sahib delivered his speech on the theme of the Jalsa, Despair not of the mercy of Allah, in which he particularly stressed on the important role of parents in portraying the true image of Allah, who is the most loving and merciful God to their children. The concluding address was delivered by National President, in which he spoke on how Islam guides us towards striving to excel in goodness and righteousness, and he cited examples from the life of the Holy Prophet ﷺ and his companions.
The Holy Prophet ﷺ guided the Ummah through his own pious example and advised to continue these good deeds which lead to the pleasure of Allah, which is the ultimate purpose.
By the grace of Allah the Almighty, this year's Jalsa was attended by 376 members, including 16 guests. The Jalsa concluded with a silent prayer.